Yes, indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Juice Network. Welcome to the Juice Network. It's your boy Tariq the Wave, the one and only Tariq the Wave is in the building. Shout out to the Juice Network, the Juice team. Shout out to the sound people, the lighting crew. We up in here. We are live and direct. We about to go live with DJ Trellz in a couple of minutes. I see my boy DJ Trellz just joined that live, man. What's going on with you? OG underscore Black Malik, what's good with you, man? Tony Tone, what's good with you, man? Juice Network, we are in here, okay? I need y'all to share this live. Make sure you share this live with everybody, man. We about to have a great conversation, about to have a good convo. Make sure you send this to your favorite DJ, host, whatever. Money Mar is in the building. What's popping with you, man? Like I said, welcome to the Juice Network, man. This is the More Than an Entertainment series, episode 2. All right, we appreciate you all for joining in with us. DJ Diesel, what's good with you? Know what I'm saying? Cam, the host, was good with you, man? Okay, we got people joining. Man. I appreciate y'all coming in, man. We about to get this thing popping in a second.
Uh-oh.
All right.
What's popping?
DJ Trellz, what's going on with you, my man?
Hey, listen, man. Blessed to be here. Blessed to be a black man in America, man. How you feeling?
Yes, man. Listen, man, we appreciate you joining us, man. So like I said, for anybody that's just joining the live, this is the More Than an Entertainment series brought to you by the Juice Network. I am Tariq the Wave. I'm your official host for this series. And pretty much what this is, man, this is just a way for us to shine a light on entertainers, pretty much people that you know that are your local DJs, hosts, singers, promoters, let them know that there's more to them. And last week we had DJ Show Out representing the 919. And now representing the 336 Winston-Salem State's very own, we got DJ Trellz, my man. So it's an honor to have you here, brother.
Hey, listen, man. I'm great. I'm blessed to be here. Let's do it.
Okay, all right. So let's first go ahead and get into it, man. So let's just give the people a little background history about you, where you come from, and we're gonna start from there.
Okay. I am DJ Trellz, every girl's favorite DJ. I've been all around the country, man. I am a Ram in heart. Winston-Salem State is in the building. I see the Rams down there, man. Graduated in 2015, man. My career changed. Everything has just been a blessing. Taking advice from different people, man. Blessings just on top of blessings. And, I just like using my voice to just be a mentor and a speaker for the younger generation, man. That's really the biggest thing for me, is just making sure I make an impact on somebody. If you don't make an impact on somebody every day, you failed yourself.
That's a part. That is a fact, man. So let's talk about the early stages of your DJing career. So just give me like a little background on what made you start DJing and how your journey went for like the first 2 to 3 years. Let's start there.
Okay, so I get to school in 2009. My boy DJ Luke Nasty, who is now, an artist now.
Yeah, shout out.
Was DJing. Well, Luke got into DJing because DJs wouldn't play his group's records. Mm-hmm. So he was like, well, instead of, begging the DJs, I'll just be a DJ. So met him in 2009, met a group called the 336 Boys. They all go to Winston-Salem State. And everybody working together. And he started DJing, and I was like, man, I love music, man. Not a lot of people know, like, my dad DJ'd back in the day. So, DJs always say it's in their blood. It's really in your blood. So, I swear, kid you not, I started mixing on YouTube tabs. So, what I used to do is, I used to have one YouTube tab loaded with the ad, everything be done. And I would have another YouTube ad, and I would blend them together. I would blend them. I was nice with it just on blending. So it got me into DJing because right after that, Luke was like, yo, you got to get, man. You're you should go with me to different events, warm up for me, stuff like that. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. And the rest is history. Got you.
So get into, Winston-Salem State, man. I read a quote that you was talking about, what I'm saying? And one of the things you said was that the Winston-Salem State University culture is like a family environment. Everyone looks out for one another and cares about one another. So pretty much talk to me about, so for anybody that does not know about Winston-Salem State, talk about what's it like when you first get to Winston, when you first get dropped off, what is the first thing that you're going to experience when you get to that university?
Honestly, man, the first thing that you're going to experience is the shock factor of how many women go to the school. I'm gonna just be real, because the ratio is honestly like 25-1. So like,
Beautiful.
back in the day, we had one all dudes dorm, 3 co-ed dorms, and 3 straight female dorms.
I would have
That
lost.
was it.
I would have lost.
So like, that was in 09. So like, you come back now in 2020, everything is co-ed now because there's so many women that go to the school.
Mm-hmm.
You got to make everything co-ed because there's not enough space to just have a predominant, women's dorm. It's just not really there. Like, they got one, which is Atkins, but I think that they about to tear that down, and they probably about to make a whole new dorm.
Okay.
Do something else with that. But like, the shock factor gets you. You like, yo, like, that's the first thing. So then, like, another thing, like, they call it the Ramley now, in which like older alums hate the word Ramley, but I understand what we say it. It's because at Winston we pick each other up. We see each other, like, we're not perfect, but we pick each other up any time of the day. We always come around and say, hey, look, like, do you need this? Do you need that? Like, we always look out for one another because we all we got.
Right.
So, like, at Winston, we always pride ourselves of being the enemy, right? We always pride ourselves of that. Because at Winston, we always feel like we get everybody best shot. I'm talking about DJing, partying. Everybody want to say that, like, they are here because we carry ourselves to a higher standard. Like, that's just what we do. Not saying that we better than everybody else, but that's just who we are. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have to have a family environment like that, because like, once you are, you know what I'm saying, like, kind of like the hunters and the hunted, you got to kind of watch out for your own. So like, we kind of bring each other up in that aspect.
Okay, so like, when you first went to Winston, like what was it about Winston that made you want to go? Because I mean, you got, A&T right down the street. You got Central, that's probably like an hour away. You got Shaw, St. Aug, Johnson C. Smith. You got a whole bunch of HBCUs in one state of North Carolina and all the way out of other states. So like, what about Winston that was like, yo, this is where I need to be? So
growing up in North Carolina, you know that the big 3 is Central, A&T, Winston, and HBCUs. That's no disrespect to anybody else HBCU. I'm just keeping it real. Those are probably the big 3. Then right after, you probably got Faith State, Elizabeth City, some like places like that. But like, Faith State is there, so like, I would say that they are the 4th out of the big 4. You know what I'm saying? So like, you go through the process, and I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna apply to all 3 of these schools. I wanted to go to UNCG, which is even crazy. I wanted to go to UNCG. I played soccer in high school. We didn't have a soccer program at Winston. Didn't have one at A&T. Didn't have one at Central. So I wanted to go play soccer. Mom Dukes was like, yo, you not going there. You going to HBCU. I was like, I bet. So I applied. Cool. So a funny story is I got into A&T. I got into Central.
Wow.
But my SAT score didn't get sent to Winston. My updated SAT score. So they denied me. So what's crazy is that I was packing up my bags to go to Central, because I'm from a small town called Whitson, North Carolina, right between Burlington and Greensboro. I didn't want to go to A&T because I was going to have to stay at the crib. You know what I'm saying? So I was going to go to Central.
Man, if you would have came to Central, oh man.
Hey, man.
That's my about it, man.
This whole story probably would have been different if I went to Central. Because I probably wouldn't have gotten into DJing or nothing. I probably just would have been a regular student. You know what I'm saying? But my pops called and was like, yo, like, my son, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, because like, that's when the score went from 1,600 to 2,400. So my math score is like a 750, bro. Like, I almost aced the whole math of like the SAT. They called Winston. It was like, yo, we didn't get any SAT score, da. We worked the business out. I go to Winston. The rest is history, dude.
Okay. So you get to Winston, right? So you there.
Right.
Talk about the first event that you DJ'd.
The first event I DJ'd was on the practice field at Winston State. So shout out Shout out to Jay. So I didn't have a laptop back in the day. So I was asking people for laptops that could be compatible with Serato so I can go DJ. Just so happened Jay had her laptop. Shout out to Jay. I was using Jay's laptop. So one day Diesel was like, yo, like, I can't do this event. I think you're ready for it. Go ahead and go do it. So it was a Greek picnic on the practice field. So I'm out there rocking. Man, and I'm nervous as can be, bro. I still got pictures of that event. Like, I'm nervous out there, like DJing, bro. Like, I don't have no stand. I ain't got no case, no nothing. I'm just picking up my stuff and I'm going to go DJ.
Right.
I'm working my way through. And it was crazy because after Diesel, you know what I'm saying, like, brought me into the game, like, it was like, damn, like, yo, like, I didn't know what to expect, like, at all at that event. Like, I'm out there DJing, so Shalique Broussard comes up to me and she's like, hey, look, you know, like, you did a good job. I'm offering you a contract next, you know, go around in the fall. I'm like, I bet, you know, like, you know, the rest is history from that point on. But like from that event, like, yo, like, I was super nervous going into that, man.
And so, and like, you know, one thing I realized is like, with most HBCUs, you know, there's always a support system around certain people or a certain team or whatnot. And I've seen that the support that you've had at Winston has really been out of this world. You know what I'm saying? Like for some people that see that, you know, they might think, oh, it's clout or this and that, the third. Like, what do you say, like, about just having a support system at your university?
Honestly, man, like, people support who support them. That's the biggest thing. Like, if you support people, they gonna support you. They gonna ride for you. Like, I have seen DJs that DJ at schools, and people just don't rock with them because of how they carry themselves, how, like, they, you know, how they carry themselves, how they come off to people, how they, you know, belittle people, things like that. And then, you know, like, it's easier whenever, like, you making memories with people and, you know, like, you get to really connect with folks. Like, that's the biggest thing, is to be able to connect with people. Like, people rock with you because of who you are, not because of what you do. Like, people just rock with you. So, like, the support from Winston comes into play because, like, yo, like, I treat everybody with respect. Like, I see the oldest alum, I come to talk to them. I ask them what they need. I come talk to the freshmen. Yo, like, what y'all need? Like, I try to put people on game, and people always gonna recognize real, bro.
Got you. So, talk about support system. So, I know one of the biggest people that has been in your corner, my boy, is DP the MC. So, talk about your relationship. Like, how did y'all, you know, come together, and how did y'all create this phenomenon, you know, at Winston-Salem State?
So me and DP from the same place. So we went to high school together. Like, we met freshman year. We played basketball together, everything. Like, we met high school. So we go through high school. DP say, hey, yo, you know, I want to go to Winston, I was like, shit, like, I'm going to go to Winston too. So it was me, DP, and my man's Terry. So us three go to Winston from Eastern Guilford. Like, we go to Winston. So we in the building, we chilling. And, like, it's crazy because right after that, you know, we've always been best friends. So him and Terry roomed together, but I roomed with somebody else. So, you know, like, perfectly fine. We still staying in the same dorm. Shout out to Brown Hall. But, you know, the first floor was popping in Brown. Like, that's just what it was. Everybody that was cool stayed on the first floor. And if you didn't stay on the first floor, you was down there 90% of the time on the first floor. So, I get into DJing, man, and I'm like, yo, like, I'm asking different hosts to work with me. They not working with me. Like, I'm talking about host that's up here. And I'm going to, you know, come back around to that whenever I do. So host is up here. They don't want to work with me. They're like, nah, yo, like, forget them. I'm not working with them. I'm like, damn, I bet. So I'm working, you know, like, at my boy B and AJ crib. And he like, yo, like, I'm like, yo, like, I need a host, bro. He was like, well, shit, like, I already know the music. I'm already going to be at parties. I might as well, you know, try my luck and host. The rest is history. Like, the rest is history at that point. Like, I don't claim nothing about what he do. He do his thing. Like it's shit that he come up with on the fly, and I be like, where did you get this idea from? Like, where did this come from? But like, we can look at each other across the room and know exactly where he going. I can know exactly what tagline he going. I know exactly where he going to, and that's just developed chemistry over time. Like, it's just organic. Like, yo, like my kid call him DP. He don't even call him Uncle DP because he just DP to him. Like, that's just how big the bond is. Like, yo, like you know, like family friend, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like he take care of my sister anytime, like he see my sister, you know, like we just boys. But that's how stuff should be, is organic. So like, I see people out here nowadays, man, that like wouldn't work with me anymore. I mean, wouldn't work with me back in the day. Now they won't work. And I'm like, nah, we good. Like, I'm just roll with DP. Because whenever you had a chance to rock with me, you ain't rock with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So, would you say, like, so y'all's chemistry, like when y'all doing an event, right? Talk about like how that is, because, you know, throughout, you know, time, we've seen y'all go viral, putting Winston on the map. We've seen, you know, like City Girls, come and shout out. We've seen y'all pretty much take over, you know, homecoming events and stuff like that. Like, you guys have really gotten the university to pretty much trust y'all into making sure that students have the best experience those 4 years. So kind of talk about what was it like, kind of pretty much getting putting Winston-Salem State on your back for you and DP.
So everything got aligned together. Like, I'm talking about DJ, host, administration. Everything got to line up. If one of them falter, nothing's gonna work. So like, a lot of people look at me and DP as the, you know, the people that make all of it together. And, you know, like, you're like, okay, like, we are the face, like, we are the performers, like, you see that. But it's other DJs, like TM put us on the map, Diesel put us on the map, Gus put us on the map, Luke put us on the map. Everybody has a hand in playing a part in that, right? But your administration, if your administration is weak, then you ain't gonna never succeed as a university.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
If your administration is weak and don't have a vision, you gonna fail every time. Because the administration is the one that plan the event, that will take you through the event, that will make sure you good on the event, that will make sure that, you know, like, they might not pay you on time, but they gonna tell you why you're not getting paid on time. Things like that. And you gotta have a vision. Because there was a time where, like, I would tell DP, I'm like, yo, like, I'm not recording that, man, because like the vibe up here is crazy, right? So, but like other schools was, you know, developing everything. And I'm like, damn, like, yo, like, schools is popping out here. Like, yo, like, they event not even this live, but it's 10 seconds that you put on Twitter look live.
Right.
So DP was like, look, yo, like, people gonna feel us this year. I'm like, all right. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, they already been feeling us, but okay. He said, bro, we gonna record every single thing we do this year. I'm like, I'm like, all right, bro, you know, like, whatever, bro. Like, cool, whatever. Come to find out, man, so all of that stuff that you saw. So we start rendition on a Sunday afternoon, but you know, usually TM do the Sunday afternoon, I do Monday through Friday, like, for the morning sessions.
Right.
That morning, Monday morning, is live in there, bro. So like they going crazy. So we like, damn, like, okay. So, you know, like, we put out a video, boom, people live. Cool. So I think the first artist that really stamped us was City Girls, because we had a theme every day. So like, it was like Winston Woman Wednesday or something like that. So we in there, man, and I play Act Up. So what's crazy is that the first time we played it, it was live than what you saw on video.
Because when we saw it, it was, I remember, like, when I saw it, I was like, ooh.
Yeah, like,
a lot of light.
First video was crazy, and I stopped it. And I said, bro, yo, like, I'm going to bring this back. That's when you see me walking across the stage.
Yeah.
That's the second video. So we bring it back. Camera phones is up. They rock. Boom. All of a sudden, I kid you not, the morning session was over. In the next 30 minutes, my phone blew up.
Woo.
Like, yo, like, City Girls just reposted y'all on Twitter, on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So what's wild about that is that we broke the news that JT was coming home.
Wow.
Because nobody knew when JT was coming home. They had never said anything. So whenever they posted that video and she was like, I can't wait till my bitch get home. She coming home soon. Winston broke that news. Crazy, right?
Wow, I'm learning. I'm really learning right now. I'm taking notes on that. But yeah, that's crazy.
So like it's crazy because if you go on the page and go scroll and go find the video on Young Miami page, there's a comment up there that's like, when is she like, so like, does this mean JT coming home? And she said, yeah, like she coming home soon. They never said a date, but we broke the news about that. So me and D was like, shit, like, okay, cool. So like, who next we going with? So we knew Stunner personally, like, we know the camp personally,
right?
But we never contacted the camp that we was gonna play his joint because Animal at the time was on his peak, like,
right.
Animal coming in is on fire. So it's rocking. And he posted a video from somebody else in the crowd that sent him a video.
Wow. So
you see us on the stage going crazy on the video because somebody else filmed it in the crowd and sent it to him from Salisbury. So yeah, cool. We like, I bet. So that Friday night is the talent show.
Okay.
So talent show usually is the peak joint. So like you saw the Let's Do a video from back in the day with Grady.
Yes.
Things like that. So the talent show is usually your peak day because that's when most of the upperclassmen get back to campus. Man, I told D, I said, look, you're like, we gonna go for Meg Thee Stallion. So it's crazy because I know her DJ personally. So I was like, look, like, I'm gonna probably send you something, bro. Let's just see what's good. I sent him the video right after he said, bro, like, y'all live as fuck. He never sent it to her. I post the video. Cool, bet. So DP waits a few days. He posts the same video, Meg Thee Stallion jump on it and repost it.
Woo!
So then people like, yo, like, we on Meg page. And
yeah.
I'm like, shit. I'm like, yo, like, this is out of control. Like, this is out of control. So, like, you talking about two of the top 3 biggest artists in the summer. Literally a microscope on your school to tell you, hey, yo, like, I'm trying to come there because y'all live as hell, but the rest was history for the rest of the year, dog.
So, you know what? So another question popped up in my mind because it's like, so because I'm hearing all that you're saying, right? And,
right.
I came from an HBCU, I just graduated,
Okay, congratulations.
Appreciate you, and like as a host, like my main thing when I first started was I wanted to leave my mark. I didn't know how, I don't know when, I don't know where I was going to do, but I knew I wanted to leave my mark on my campus, right? Yeah. For you, and maybe you could speak for DP and Diesel, you know what I'm saying? Y'all could have just took y'all ball and just went on about what y'all was doing, right? But y'all still made sure that y'all put some love into y'all university. So if you don't mind, like, what made you want to like stay back and just make sure that your university was just nationally known, if you don't mind me asking?
The passion, man. Like, whenever I graduated, I had just started getting hot on campus. So I was gonna leave everything behind if I left. Like, I was gonna just be a two-year DJ. I was just gonna leave, and I was like, nah, like, like, I'm gonna stay back. And it was just, like the passion, like you want to see your school take that next step. What more steps can you take? Like, how many more steps can you go with the torch in your hand? Like, how many more people can you influence? How many people can you impact? How many people can you change decisions at the school and just being a DJ? So all of those things come into play because I could have left. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have left early, but if I would have left, I would have left all of the stuff behind that I worked hard for. I would have left that. So it's like building that brand, building the school's brand too. Like, it's different when you're an alum. Right. Being a vendor at another school is different. You like, yeah, you're like, like, I'm just come DJ, we good, cool, but my heart there, but it's not there.
You're right.
my heart is here at Winston State because I am an alum here. So I know what we should be doing. I know what can be done.
Right.
So why don't you use your influence to make sure things get done? See what I'm saying?
So 2017, right?
Right.
You are nominated as the CIAA DJ of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Walk me down that path. Like, what was that like? Just to walk me down, like, how that got started.
Okay. Good?
Okay, well, yeah, we good. We good. All right,
okay.
No, we good.
Okay.
All right.
So it's crazy because going into that CIAA year, I didn't want to do the DJ battle, right?
Mm.
So I was dating a girl named Mariah at the time, and she was like, "Yo, like, why don't you just like go in there and do the DJ battle?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm good, you know, whatever." She like, "Yo, like, why don't you just showcase your talent? You good?" I'm like, "Nah, we good. I'm good." So, I get down there and we had just threw the CI Gym Jam. We just threw the CI Gym Jam, and you know, people was like, "Yo, like you should do the battle, do the battle." I'm like, "Bro, I bet I'm gonna do the battle." So, that night I had woke up. It was like 5 a.m. in the morning. I get to the Spectrum. They late. Everybody late. So I pull up to the Spectrum underneath, and they like, "Okay, yeah, you come in here. You know, you're gonna do the DJ battle." I'm sitting there. So I had already planned out what I was gonna wear. So like I had a custom made Stephen A. Smith jersey that I was gonna wear. Tough. So I wore it underneath this McDonald's shirt that they gave us. So nobody knew I had the jersey on. So I had on a McDonald's shirt, long sleeve white shirt, jersey underneath because it's still February.
Right.
Nobody knows I got this jersey on. We go up for the battle. It's another dude that's about to battle me. He there. And it's another dude that came with him that was a DJ, and they needed somebody to DJ because somebody else didn't show up to the battle. So I'm like, cool. So first dude go, he all right. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I take off my joint or whatever, crowd is screaming because I'm like, yo, like nobody know I go to Winston State that is outside of Winston-Salem State.
Right.
So I got a jersey on. Niggas like, yo, he represent. He got a CIAA school on. He rep. I killed the first set. Crowd crazy. Dude to go after me, he killed his set. I'm like, I ain't bet. So they like, look, well, Trell, you gonna go first. You gonna kick off this battle. I'm like, I bet. I go crazy. He go crazy. So they like, well, we gonna go off fan participation. Winston is in the building. Nobody knows him, but everybody in Winston know I'm DJing in the battle. So they going crazy. They like, So I win the battle. So, you know, I win the check, and the check's still hanging up, and it's everything. And it's like, yo, like, if I didn't do that DJ battle, I would have been scared to go outside of the box and do everything else after that. But for me to do the battle and for me to win, to showcase my talents in front of strangers that I don't know, opened the door for me to be like, yo, like, I can be better. I can do this. I can do that. And I wrote the book on that because I was like, yo, like, we here. Like, yo, like, I felt like that year, like, Winston stamped itself because the DJ, I mean, like, yo, like, I was like, yo, like, Winston gonna come back with something.
Right.
We lost in the tournament. Both teams lost in the tournament. I said, bro, we gonna win something. And, you know, like, bringing that back home was almost like a CIAA championship for us because it just validated everything of what we do.
And that's cold. So it's one of my take, man, it was like, yo, that's a statement. Oh, that's cold. Now it was crazy, right? Like, okay, you talked about that, and earlier this year, I had so there's one thing about me. So I've never really been to Winston-Salem. I went there for one college tour, right? And I was like, I don't know. I was still indecisive. But I remember I went to y'all last home basketball game when y'all played Livingstone.
Yeah.
Boy, I was like, yo, this is different. Like, this is different. So if you don't mind, because following my next question talks about your boys' basketball team winning the CIAA championship. So first of all, just talk about what's the energy like in y'all basketball team for a home basketball game?
To be honest with you, it wasn't always like that this year. Early on in the year, we had to breed a culture of knowing that cheering is cool. We are in a society now where people feel too cool to do school spirit things.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's where we at. Like, people be like, oh, nah, I ain't gonna cheer for my team. But if you go to Cameron Indoor, you're gonna be painting in blue and white, sitting there, and you don't even go to the school.
Talk about it. Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
I was like,
yeah.
So like it changed when we played Virginia State, which was the reigning NCAA champions.
Okay.
We had them in the game, bro. We was up by 6. The whole school leave the gym. We had an after party that night. People leave the gym. It's empty, bro. Virginia State come back, win the game. I go out on Twitter. I'm like, bro, that's unacceptable. Like I said, bro, y'all leaving games unacceptable, and y'all not cheering at games is unacceptable. I said, bro, like, you guys are too close to the court to not understand what impact you have on games. Because I know sports. Like, not everybody can handle being in a hostile environment playing in front of people.
Absolutely.
Everybody can't handle that.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if people...
Especially at an HBCU. Especially at an HBCU.
Absolutely.
Because people don't understand, like, see, it's different when you go to like a Duke game, you go to a Carolina game, but when you come to an HBCU basketball or football game, the level of intensity is high.
Oh, it's crazy. And it's crazy because people cannot handle what comes to them. Like,
right.
We set up a system now where we got your roster coming down the aisle with papers.
Woo.
So we can sit here and say, oh, yeah, okay, bro, so you number 5. Okay, bet. And then after that, we go find your Instagram and your Twitter, and we go light you up.
Exactly. Right.
So then people like, yo, like, they talking to me crazy. And then they go in the game, they go 1 for 10. They out of it.
Yeah.
After I went out and said what I said, it changed. And we started going viral. Like, people at the games going crazy. So now people looking at it like, yo, like, I can cheer my school on and be cool doing it. And it went crazy. I'm talking about people out here making signs, people out here going fed, people out here going, dancing at the game. I'm talking about people on the court.
Drunk and dead. Like, yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. I have seen it.
People going crazy. But then the games helped because they were winning games.
Right.
So they winning, crowd live. They got a bond with the players because they go to class with them. And then now they got Greek strolling. They got girls going crazy. They got twerking. They got everything going on to a point where now the games is packed out. It's packed.
Like, you got to get there early.
Early to go to the game.
Trying to sneak. You can't even sneak into the game now. That's how bad it is.
Yeah. So it's crazy because a lot of people would say, like, we got a high school gym. And I tell people all the time, I'm like, okay, cool. Like, Winston only has 6,500 students, right? Mm-hmm. Cool. Some are commuters. Some don't go to games. Some do go to games. Cool. So you got everything going on. So you have to think about it where if games only hold 3,000 people, it hold half of the school. So it doesn't make any sense to us to have a, big gym like a A&T or a Central because we don't need all of them stands being empty because we don't have all of those students to cater to.
Right. Understand.
And alums aren't going to all of the games all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got things they doing. Like, they can't always go. So games is unique because you close to the court. It's 3,000 people in the game and people on top of you. And it's crazy because you can feel the floor shake when something is about to happen.
Yes.
A lot of schools don't have that.
At all.
You know what? I'm going to keep it a buck. So we went to Club Court. Me and DP went to a game. All right, they was playing Central. Cool.
I remember that, yeah, I saw you. I remember that. Yeah. Okay.
Right. So game is packed out. They live. Quay Parker, dunking, everybody good. It's live. Cool. But how many games out of the year is it that packed? You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Go ahead.
Or how many games out of the year is it that loud? So I be like, all right, whatever. So I tune into the Central game whenever y'all come back home.
Yeah.
Y'all game is packed out. I'm like, yo, everybody at the game, student section on the floor, crazy. The players is hyping everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. But I'm like, why is it not like this every game?
So, okay, I don't mean to cut you off, right? But see, all right. Shout out to my boy DJ Show Out. One of the things that we've been talking about, right? It's like what happened to people having pride coming to games? You know what I'm saying? And because it's like, my thing is this, right? I don't understand how sometimes, like, just throwing this out there, not throwing no shade or no dirt on nobody, but it's like, how can people say, like, you could be at a Central game and be like, oh, it's dead here, like Central's so whack, but like I've had people say like, Central's so whack, but then they'll spend money and gas going to a Winston game, going to a A&T game, going to a Carolina Duke game, and they lit like they students there.
Right.
So now my thing is, okay, if you got that energy there, why you can't bring that back home? Like it doesn't always have to be the atmosphere. We like, okay, like, yeah, of course, when you play A&T, of course, everybody's gonna be there. When y'all play Livingstone, of course, you're gonna be there. But it's like, if we have the traditional, school spirit at every game, like you said, everybody got something to do. Like we get it. People are human. People got homework. People got jobs. People got stuff to do. But I don't want nobody saying at my school that my HBCU is whack if you're not even coming to support stuff. Dropping the clue bomb one more time. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Right. And I just remember, like, you know what I'm saying, one thing that you said, one thing you told me and another DJ Plus, shout out to him, you said it all starts with positive energy.
Right.
So just talk about, like, because I need to know, because I want to know, because I want to bring this culture back to my alma mater.
Right.
Talk about how positive energy helps at your HBCU for certain events.
So once again, everybody got to be in alignment. Everybody got to be in alignment. So what it come from is that y'all have a Hall of Fame coach that's down there. Shout out to Coach Moten.
Yes, sir.
He went to Central. Cool. But it starts with the players almost coming to the students' level. What I mean by that is they have to start like almost passing out donuts or hanging out more or being around more. Hey, yo, I need y'all live at the game, bro. I need y'all help. Then what happens is that you put the responsibility on the students to start hyping things up, doing different things. Then I'm not sure if y'all do theme games down there. You probably do. I think every school about do theme games.
And it's like this. It's like this, honestly.
Okay. So that's an issue because you got to have a level of consistency across the board to get people to buy in. Nobody gonna buy into your product if you change the slogan every day.
Dropping the clues bomb right there. Dropping the clues bomb right there. That was a fact he just had. That was a fact. Dropping the clues bomb right there. Drop it. Boom. There you go. All right, go ahead. Continue.
You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody is going to buy into you if you don't have quality stuff, doing this, doing that, showing why these are the results if you are live, things like that. Y'all can use the video from the game at A&T. I mean, the game versus A&T back home when y'all was on ESPN. I'm hearing cussing through the TV of songs. I'm like, yo, like, it's live as hell. I'm like, what the hell is going on? I'm like, yo, like, yo, the motherfuckers like, yo, we gonna shoot New Jersey. I said, what? I'm like, ain't nobody editing nothing on here. Ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm like, what is going on? But that's what you got to do. But it's got to be like that every game for y'all. Like, y'all are competing for championships every year. Like, it's not reason on why, like, y'all went 5-22 like Winston did back in the day. Like, y'all are competing every single year. Like, y'all have a great program. But it starts also with y'all as campus DJs and hosts. Because, truth be told, to be really real with you, and I'm going to be frank, people pay attention to HGA, but they don't really be paying attention to HGA.
Dropping the clues bomb, please. Dropping the clues bombs. All right, cool.
So, like, y'all have to be the influence. So, y'all, like, instead of cussing people out, y'all got to be like, hey, look, y'all. During an event, I will stop the music if it's not live enough. I will stop the music. I'll be like, yo, you know what? We're not playing no more music because y'all entitled to just sit here. And I'm going to sit here with you. If you're not going to at least be live when I play music, I can go home. I can go not get a reaction at home. Like, so, but like, y'all have to take that responsibility out of people to be like, yo, if y'all not going to be live, then we just going to stop all this. Then after that, people will be like, yo, like, dang, I got to be better, or I can be better. That's what happened in Winston. I called people out. A girl said, hey, yo, no, her name is Brianna. She said, yo, like,
shout out to her.
We used to make signs at the school.
Shout out to Free Block. Free Block already know how it used to be at Central. Listen, he already know, like, like, I remember when we was at Central, like one thing we used to do was we used to be at the basketball games, and when they would introduce the boys, we would have newspapers.
Right.
That you remember that? You remember that? Like, we would have newspapers. Like, we would really, like, ignore whoever's coming.
Right.
We would have people out like me saying disrespectful stuff that I can't say up here. Well, shit, it's my platform. I can't. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, we would just talk trash because it's like we just having school spirit. But it's like now it's like people just like a little too bougie. People don't want to. That's too much. Like,
right. So like, once again, that comes into breeding a culture. And it start with the freshman class. If you start with them, everybody else follow. Because don't nobody else want to be shown up.
He said it fast. Okay.
I'm telling you, it start with the freshman class. If you tell the freshman, hey, yo, this is what we do at Central, they're going to be like, this is what we do at Central. Because they don't know. But you can't start with the seniors because the seniors like, well, we ain't always did this. Oh, okay, cool.
Man, I got to hold myself accountable because I was that nigga too.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be that way. Because if you do it, then somebody else be like, yeah, well, like, Tariq ain't doing it. Well, I ain't going to do it.
Oh, boy. Yeah. You said it fast. Hold on. Let me see what somebody said. Somebody just said, let's see. Also, we don't have the power at NCC like Trellz has built that Winston. So the question, bro, is how did you build that trust to where it's like, all right, let them do their thing? Oh, that's a good question. Shout out to Free Blood. That's a good question. Okay. What would your response be to that for like the students like trusting you with that?
Honestly,
it's the students, the administration.
Yeah, well, like, you got to build trust with your administration. So it's crazy because my director is now the director of student activities down there at Central. Now.
Oh, don't worry. I'm linking with her soon. Don't worry about it. I already know.
So it's crazy because she would tell me, hey, yo, don't do this. Don't do that. Don't do this. Don't do that. And I would do it anyway. And she might cuss me out, but the results will be the school is live as can be. And right. Sometimes you got to build that trust with one another to know, hey, yo, you know, this is what I got going on. Or she believe in what we do because she know we're not malicious. But you got to build a trust with each other to know, hey, what you say go. But you got to understand also is that, like, I'm with you on the same level playing field as you. Like, I'm with you. And whenever y'all both collide and align with each other, it's crazy, bro. Because she'll let you rock. Like, she gonna let you rock. But it's as long as you stay in the frame of following the rules and stuff like that, it's crazy, man. So that's why the administration lets me and DP rock. Like, they let us go. Because, like, they know that we not gonna jeopardize the brand of the school.
Right.
Some folk, if you give them too much leash, they gonna jeopardize the school. You know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna be out here having twerk contests during the 1040 break, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, it's wild, man. Because, matter of fact, it's crazy because hearing about y'all 1040 break, like, it's in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay, watch this. I'm gonna put y'all on some free game.
All right, you got 3. All right, we got 2 minutes. So for those of y'all, so matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do. Hold that thought. We're gonna start this live again because it's about to cut us off. Okay. And this is part 1 of the More Than an Entertainment series with DJ Trellz. So y'all don't go nowhere. We got more questions because I like this. This is we get somewhere. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all don't go nowhere. We about to end this slide and we about to start it again. All right. All right. We back. We are back. All right. If you just now joining in, man, listen, man. Welcome to the More Than an Entertainment series sponsored by the Juice Network. I am Tariq the Way. I'm the official host for this thing right here, and we got the one and only DJ Trellz. So we were just having a good conversation, man. So free game. Let's talk about this free game right quick. Give me the free game. Like I said, I'm the student, you the teacher, and I'm learning.
Okay. What was we talking about before?
So we was talking about 1040 breaks.
Okay. All right. So cool. So 1040 breaks, I heard is usually in the morning for y'all, at like 10:40 in the morning. So what you have to be mindful of is you guys are a NC school system school. So y'all have different board of trustees that are on y'all campus every day. Y'all don't even know it.
Okay. So
you can't have cussing on the breezeway at 10:40 in the morning. Like, it's just not gonna work. Because people that give y'all funding are walking your campus. So if you out there and playing real ass bitch give a fuck by the nigga, that doesn't work. Cause now you got people that are like, yo, well, like, what are we really giving our money to Central for? Because they out here wilding out. Or you got twerk contest 1040 break. You got girls going crazy on the yard. Yeah, it looked good on social media. But in the reality of the situation, is that really a good look to what y'all want to do?
Cause see, the way how it is, see, I don't know if y'all have something similar. So the way how our 1040 breaks is like, okay, so it's a period that's like a class period. So it's like from 1040 to 11:25, 11:30. No, okay, so it's like an hour range, right?
Okay.
So usually how it starts is in the beginning of the year, the Greek boat. We start in the Greek boat. Now, if anybody knows about our Greek boat, if you've been in North Carolina Central, you know that our Greek boat is huge. Okay. Right. So the first week of classes, it is packed. It's like sometimes you can't even move out there sometimes, you know what I'm saying? And then once it stopped getting hot, it's like, you know, you see less and less people. Now this like now how we used to do it used to be like, okay, it used to be like we might have a surprise guest come. We had Cardi B come one time. We've had the radio station K97.5 come out here at one time. You know what I'm saying? And they would just bring certain guests. Like we had 2 times come in the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
And so it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? But like the ratio kind of went down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And the main question has always been, okay, how do we get 1040 breaks back lit again? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And
so I honestly, and I'm gonna step on some folk toes.
Please do.
Honestly,
we good.
Y'all have way too many DJs on y'all campus.
Hey, drop an includes bomb. Drop every includes bomb you got. Drop it. Drop all of it. Drop all that shit right now. Drop all of it. Drop all of it. All of it. I need all of that. All of it. Drop all of it. Drop all of it. I've been saying that shit for years. Never mind. Go ahead. Keep going. It's not
So like what happens, like having a variety of DJs is great. Like, cause you can't get used to hearing one sound. But if it's not quality stuff that's going on, people not gonna listen to it. Like, I guarantee you right now, if I came out and said, "Hey, yo, Central, I'm coming for the 1040 break," it would be live and packed out there.
It would. I'm not gonna hold you. It would.
Because I know what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that. But like, knowing what's going on, like, y'all gotta y'all gotta have an impact. Like, y'all gotta have this stuff. Like, y'all gotta have people that know how to rock, know how to cater to all crowds. Like, y'all don't have that at Central right now. And shout out to Low Key, because at one point it was me, Low Key, and Grady neck and neck. I'm talking about Low Key drop a video, crazy. I drop a video, crazy. Grady drop video, crazy. It was to a point where we wanted to do a battle of all schools. Like, we wanted to do a full out DJs going crazy, hoes going crazy.
Oh my God, I remember that. I remember that.
Cheerleaders going crazy. Like, that's what we wanted to do. But, you know, politics stepped in. People was like, they didn't want to do this, didn't want to do that. Perfectly fine. But y'all have to set a standard again. And that's normal, too, for attendance to drop off like that. Because whenever it get cold, people don't go out. Like, the yard dead at Winston when it get cold. Like, don't let it fool you. I don't even see people for about 3 months. Because all they do is go to class and go back to their room. Because up here in Winston, it's cold now. Durham be cold. But Winston is cold.
Cold.
Yeah, like the wind be coming off the mountains is crazy. So, like, that's just a free game, man. Like, y'all just, there's not a culture at Central right now.
It's not.
But you have to develop a culture to where people believe in you. Because you can come out here all day long and be like, yeah, well, we ain't fucking live no more. And people like, okay.
So, you know what? It's like, man, God, this is a good time. I got so many other questions, but this I've been wanting to have this topic for a long time. Like, let me ask you, because, you know, I'm a type of person, I like to, you know what I'm saying, I like to be a student, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For me, I was at a place where, you know, as a host, you know, coming from Central, I did what I did. I was at a point where I was like, I was about to take my ball and just go somewhere else. You know what I'm saying? I had a conversation with DP, and he was just like, how are you going to be impactful now that you're an alumni?
Right.
And I really could not answer that, because I was like, you know, with certain things, you are still, people going to pass by. Like, and one thing, you know what I'm saying, that DP has taught me, like, you got to be relatable. Like, you just got to be somebody that's relatable. Even like being a DJ, you know what I'm saying, you got to be relatable. So my question for you, and then we're going to, you know, move into other things. What can I do to pretty much shape the culture at my alma mater, if you don't mind me asking?
So the worst thing you can do is try to model yourself as somebody else.
Yeah.
You got to model yourself as you, because you might have different beliefs than everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Number two is that you just got to be personable. Like, you just got to talk to people. Like, after your event, instead of going home, just stay around. Talk to folks. You know what I'm saying? Like, really know who people are. Like, know somebody's name.
Mm-hmm.
You just do that. Like, DP has the luxury of going out into the crowd and going to go have a blasty blast and coming back, and he still do his job. Like, I can't leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't leave the DJ booth for 8-10 minutes at a time. I can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But he can.
Right.
But it sets him apart from me, because he gets to have talks with people. He gets to, you know, bond with people. And it's crazy, because he'll come up to me and be like, yo, like, you know, such and such is. I'm like, I don't know who that person is. But he know, because he done talked to them. He done went up to them. He done got input. He hang around. Like, he hang around DJR. He hang around different places after events. So you have to be able to hang around. That's how people get to know you. People like, yo, okay, bet. Like, yo, like, bro really rocking with me. Like, yo, like, I'm going to go to his event. Or, hey, yo, bro really rocking with me. Anytime he tweet about the school, he care. I'm going to follow bro. So, like, that's the next impact. And then also, you got to make a bond with your administrators. Like, hey, look, like, we doing this, we doing that. How can we make Central better on one accord? How can we bring up different topics to make things better? How can, how can my influence be better for y'all so that I can get the message out? Because there's a disconnect between administrators and students. Because people don't see eye to eye. They older. You know what I'm saying? Like, they older folk. So, like, they not going to understand. But your job is to get the message down students up administrator, so that y'all can all be on one, and then y'all can all talk together. And then that's when your culture going to build, because then the administration going to be like, yo, like, they need to have more 1040 breaks if we want more students to come. More students equal more money. So you got to just be ready.
Dropping the food balls. I got my juice for the night. Where's that clapping one? Where's that clapping one? I got my. That's my juice. That's my juice. I appreciate you. We'll talk after that. All right. So, right. So now, okay. So early in the conversation, we were talking about DJ Luke Nasty, right? And now you have become his official DJ, right?
Right.
You've already had a previous relationship, with him, what I'm saying, with 336 Boys. Talk about what it has been like seeing Luke Nasty just come up in the rap game, in the music, and how it is now.
It's honestly crazy being on the other side. Honestly, man, like it was something that happened that we wasn't even expecting. Like it so like whenever people say it just happens, it just happens. It was a blessing. I give you some background. He had heard a video in the shower. He went out, he freestyled the Might Be, which was originally Anderson .Paak's song. He freestyled the joint. He sent it out. He usually sent out all his rough drafts. I'm like, yo, this shit hot, bro. So I played it Ram Edition 2016 over and over and over and over again. People was like, yo, this shit hot as fuck. Who was that? I'm like, yo, that's my man Luke. He rap. They like, yo, Luke rap. I say, yo, Luke rap. They like, yo, that's crazy. It's hot. Now my boy Diesel got a hold of it. Played it on 102 Jams the next day. Rest was history.
Wow.
People was like, yo, who is this? That's Luke. That's crazy. Business got worked out. Then now, like, we in freaking Sacramento in front of 30,000 people singing the words. Like, it's just crazy. And it's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? But, like, it really just happens. Like, I've seen people like the Baby. Like, people don't know, but, like, Luke gave the Baby his first radio hit ever.
Wow. Luke
before
Suge, his first radio hit.
Yeah, like, before Suge, the Baby was calling himself Baby Jesus.
Right. I remember that.
He came out with Light Show. So it was like, I got a whole lot of diamonds. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Then he came out with Call My Phone, I'm Coming Over. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Luke was on that song. The song had charted on Media Base in like top 20. Like, the Baby was buzzing.
Wow.
Right after that, he had dropped something else, and then he changed the name to The Baby.
Right.
Changed the name to The Baby. Right after that, he came out with Baby Top 5 over with.
Shout out to The Baby, man. Wow, that's yo, drop the clue bombs for The Baby, man. I did not know that. That is wild. That's wild.
Right. So like seeing people go up like after him, like people will honestly say J. Cole and The Baby because that's really like who stand after them. But it was really Cole, Luke, The Baby.
Right.
But of course, like The Baby star power had shot through the roof.
Right.
So people like, yo, like The Baby putting on, and he greatly is. But like having that bridge for him brings people through. And I've seen different artists. Like you would it would shock you who all listen to his stuff. Like, yo, like Ty Dolla $ign. People be like talking. I'll be like, yo, like they're like, I done met this dude in the back of the stadium, bro. Like, he cool people. You know what I'm saying? Like things like that. But like, it's just a blessing to see my friend and my brother live his life. Like, it's a blessing. I get to help with that. You got to have a team with you that believe in your dream more than what you do. to make you successful. Because if you the one that's always thinking about your dream and ain't nobody else around you thinking, then you ain't gonna like really buy in, man. Like you just gonna nah, man, we good.
Listen, man, listen. And you know, speaking of the debate, listen, man, make sure y'all go download Highway Music 2 right now on all streaming platforms. Please download that.
The top five project this year. I keep telling you that.
Listen, how is it like, you know, just seeing North Carolina come up on the rise like in the music game?
It's a great feeling to see it. It's been a long time coming, but honestly, Atlanta has been getting a pipeline through here for years. It's been a pipeline. Like Atlanta sent all their records that's hot down there to Greensboro. That's why a lot of artists come through North Carolina, come get the big bag. They come through.
Absolutely.
They go to Raleigh, Durham, get that money. Then they go to a strip club here, they go get that money. Then they go to Charlotte, get that money.
Yeah.
Going home. They done made 3 stops. All in a 3-hour span of each other. Not even 3 hours. Because Durham to Greensboro is nothing but an hour.
Literally. And if you go fast, like
Charlotte, then Greensboro to Charlotte, depending on where you're going, is an hour and 20 minutes.
That's true.
So in the span of 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you done got all of your money. And you going back home.
Wow.
Yeah, so like, y'all, like, it's just a blessing to see all these artists work. I'm talking about Wu 2 Times working, Tusi working.
Yes.
You know, like Luke working, the baby working, Stunner working, Black Zach. Everybody. Yo, like, it's just a blessing to see. I mean, like, yo, like, Polo Trey Hood or whatever. Yeah, like he worked.
Yeah.
Like, you know, damn. Trez Falsetto, he worked.
Hey, Trez Falsetto.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like, he working. So, like, it's just a blessing to see all these artists right now grinding, man. So, like, T-Go B, he working. Like, yeah, so, like, it's only a matter of time, man, before, like, everybody get on. So, we just got to keep the gas going.
So, I'm pretty sure, you know, a lot of people hit you up about being a DJ.
Right.
You know, asking, like, how to get put on, right?
All right.
For anybody that's thinking about being a DJ, what free game would you get them? Because, you know, it seems like the culture of being a DJ has just, you know, went a totally different way. Like, it's like, you know, I was talking to somebody about it the other day. It's like you can see the DJ that do it with a passion, and you can see the DJ that do it for clout.
Right. Absolutely.
So 100%. What free game, what advice would you give somebody about being a DJ?
You gotta know your music. You gotta know your music. You gotta be versatile. And what I mean by versatile is that, like, you gotta be able to play for different crowds. Every crowd ain't gonna be the same every night. It ain't. Like, you gotta be able to be versatile enough to know what crowd you rocking to. Like, you gotta just know that. Number 3, you gotta understand that, like, you might be single for a while. And what I mean by that is not a lot of people can handle what comes with this.
Woo!
Men and women can't. It's a lot. Like, there's not a lot of people that can handle this. Like,
preach.
You know what I'm saying? Like, there's been times where, like, I ain't been perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, I haven't. But it's different because it's like, yo, like, you go from somebody that's not being always talked to now everybody know you by DJ basis. Like, women that, like, you was cherishing on, like, oh, yeah, like, yo, like, I wish I can get with that line. Now it's like, yeah, like, what you doing tonight? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got women and they like, you not taking no more requests tonight. You're like, yo, like, they only requesting a song. Nah, they not requesting no song. You're like, come on, man. Like, but like, now, like, you gonna kill your clientele because what we talked about before through relationships.
Yes.
Now you're not accessible no more. So now you working with, do you keep home happy or your job happy?
Woo!
Because they don't always, it's almost like oil. It's almost like oil and water. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always get that. So, like, then after, like, you got to worry about, are people around you because they trying to get on? Or are they around you because they want to see you get on? Which one? which one you want? Because it's crazy. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, like Winston as DJs, we got a nice tight knit family. Like, I can name the last literally 6 DJs from TM down of lineage. Every school can't do that because they don't cherish who came before them.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do that. Here at Winston, we do that, but they give me free game. Well, after the fact, they gave me free game.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
During the time, I didn't understand what I was getting myself into. I tell people all the time, like, yo, like, if you would have told me DJ and brought me all of this extra stuff that I done, you know, built my way into, I probably would have never did it because I was
right.
Fuck this shit. But like seeing it now, like yo, like it's dope to see, and that's why I take my platform now and try to teach younger DJs, like yo, like you know you don't really need that over there, right? Like you know you don't need to do this. Like you know that you don't have to go hit shorty and go do this. Like you're like I got a homeboy that I'll keep nameless. You know, great dude.
Mm-hmm.
He was hitting chicks. I was like, yo, look. I said, look, like, you got a good girl, bro. I said, look, like, you gonna lose this for these hoes out here. And you gonna lose somebody that, like, is really, genuinely, really wanting to be with you.
Right.
And you gonna get with somebody that ain't gonna really want to be with you. So, pick wisely. Luckily, you know, he picked himself wisely. You know, he did his thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it just go to show you, everybody not for you.
Mm-hmm.
Just because shorty look good, got a fat ass, everything, bro. Like you're like you got something good at home. Keep what you got at home. Like,
mm-hmm.
Keep that,
right?
Because you gonna need that. Like support at night. Like yo, like coming home after a gig and you ain't got nobody to talk to. That shit ass.
Dropping a clues ball because he just
saying like yo, like for real. Like I done came home plenty of nights, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, damn, like yo, like I can't even like explain my story to somebody because like yo, like girls are like I used to be with, we not cool.
Right.
Girls are like I used to be with, they got somebody else that they with. You like, damn, like yo, like I can't even rock with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so like you gotta just be careful, man. Like you gotta be careful, bro. Like you gotta be careful out here. So like DJing as a whole will bring you pros and cons, but you just gotta know how to work through them cons, man, and keep them pros, man.
What advice would you give to a DJ about having proper equipment?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, yeah.
Well, honestly, truth be told, I tell every DJ to start small and work your way up.
Okay.
You'll cherish your equipment more if you grinded your way to go get your equipment. Now, if you just took your refund check and got the hottest thing out right now, you're not going to cherish that shit because you don't know how it works. You don't know what the ins and outs of the board is. Nothing. You know what I'm saying? But once you build your way up through, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll start getting your better equipment. You'll start sounding better. And also, too, bro, you got to have mixed down music. You got to have master music. You can't have mixtape music. And what I mean by mixtape music is that, like, you can't have music that's going to have your speakers sounding like trash. Like, the music make you sound good. Like, beats that come on right, it make you sound good. But if you got distorted joints and you got you already know in the background of your shits, bro, it's just too much going on. Like, you don't know what's going on. Like,
oh man,
you like, what is this shit? Like, yo, like you got Trapaholics, bitch. Like, come on, bro. Like, what?
Oh my god.
Like, people don't even make mixtapes no more. Why you still got the songs from the tape that ain't even mixed down? Like yo, like people, bro, I'm telling you. So like having proper equipment is key, and having mixed down joints is key. Like yo, like you got matter of fact, yo, like Diesel just said another DJ drop. Like yeah, like you got DJ motherfucking Rail on the shit. Like what? Like what is that? Like yeah, so yeah, man.
So another question I'm gonna ask you this. So, I saw that recently you are a Cool Receptions DJ, and you are now the official DJ for the NC State women's basketball team.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
As a DJ, and you can like tie in those, accomplishments with this. Talk about versatility.
Okay.
How important is versatility when it comes to being a DJ? CDK, what up? What's up, my brother? CDK, what up?
CDK, when yo, share this to everybody, man, because some of them folk over there needed it at the team, man. You feel me? So.
Oh wait, hold on. If some of y'all that go to Central, share this with some people at Central because they need this at the nest.
Yeah. Okay.
Hold on.
So being versatile, so it's crazy because Diesel got me into Cool Reception, which is wild. So
shout out to DJ Diesel.
Yeah. So I came into the game wanting to be a pop DJ. Like I did not want to do hip hop. I didn't want to do hip hop. But like knowing music, I was like, damn, like I can do both. So start with Cool Receptions, like Diesel was doing hella weddings. I'm talking about wedding every weekend. I'm talking about making crazy bank. I'm over here working about these clubs.
That is a bag.
Out here getting the money. I'm talking about getting the bag. I'm like, damn. I'm like, yo, how you over here? He said, man, I'm doing Spanish weddings. I'm doing white weddings. I'm doing black weddings. I'm doing Nigerian weddings. I'm sitting here like, where you get all this music from? He like, man, I just studied. And I said, damn. I said, yo, I need to get into the business. He said, man, get your game up. I'm going to like show you the paradigm. Paradigm going to get you in. You going to see your skills. You going to work. I said, bet. Get in there, man. Paradigm throw me my first gig at a wedding. I already knew how to do weddings, but I didn't know how technical weddings work. I go in there, I kill it. Boom. He like, yo, we're going to put you on the team. Rest was history with Cool Receptions. We doing it big. We still doing like numbers every time. NC State. So I get in over there at State. So like, like my little sister went to NC State.
Yes.
Shout out to Maya. So Maya go to NC State. Maya first year, she like, well, I'm going to get Montreal over here because our stuff be ass. I'm like, all right. Well, so Maya, gets an organization. Maya getting organizations. She get me over there with the cab or whatever, some of that, and I start doing campus events. They live, school live now. Now the Target run is an event that they do in Target every year for the incoming freshmen. They can shop in Target. Crazy shit.
That's genius.
Crazy. Target flooded. I got folk in Target twerking on the mannequins. It's crazy.
Oh man.
So they like, yo, we bringing you back. I'm like, all right, bet, cool. We going through. So I do a few concerts for them. So every time I do a concert for them, they go viral. So the last concert that they had was with T-Pain. So basketball season was coming up. They brought their women's basketball team out because truth be told, the women's basketball team over there at NC State is the best program at NC State in my opinion.
That's what's up.
That's just me. So they come out because I introduced them at the concert. They at the concert. They like, yo, like, I wish we can have a DJ at our games. So my boss, Kristen Cox, shout out to Kristen, she damn was like, yo, like the basketball team said like they loved it, So my man over there named Justin over there at NC State Athletics at the time, the girls had said, yo, like we want a DJ, And he was like, well, like who y'all have in mind? It was like, yo, can we get DJ Trellz? He just did our concert, And shout out to Erica because I swear to God, Erica was like, yo, like she sent me a DM. She was like, yo, like you trying to be our DJ for the year? I was like, hell yeah, like y'all fucking almost ACC champs at the time. Yeah, why not? Like y'all get it said. She said, bet I'm gonna go tell them. I'm gonna tell them to hit you up. I'm like, bet. 2 weeks later, I get an email. They like, yo, we want you to come in, interview, we want you to be our DJ. The joint wasn't even an interview. They was just like, yo, we gonna give you the joint. This is what we can pay. This is what we can do. We got 17 games of the year. Can you do it? I'm like, yeah, like why not? Like new opportunity for me. Why not do it? Cool. I'm behind the scenes.
That is a bag. Good Lord, that's a bag. Go ahead.
Crazy. So they start winning. I'm talking about. They was ranked 4th in the country at one point this year. It was balling. Like, they had a shot at cutting the nets down all the time like they did. Wow. But if I didn't stretch my brand out to go find out other bags out here, I would have just been sitting around at Winston all day. But for me to stretch my bag out, now I hit other schools. Now I go to William Peace, Bay State, NC State. I've been to all NC schools, Elizabeth City. I done been to private schools. I done been to all of them. And it's like, if you don't stretch your brand out, if you don't go out and go meet new customers or go see new people and make new relationships, you're going to always be stuck. You're going to always be, you know, a Central DJ, a Winston DJ, an A&T DJ. You have to get out your comfort zone enough to say, hey, I do this and this. I can still come back and come do this, but I go do this too. So that's the meaning of being versatile at the same time. Like, you got to be able to be on that level of being able to go get the bag. It was one time I did an NC State game, and then right after that, I went to Winston to go do a party. Like, out. And, like, you have to be able to be, hey, yo, yeah, like, I'm in this mindset, cool, and I go do this. Like, it got to a point where the girls is twerking on the floor during warm-ups. Like, they going crazy. They going crazy. Meg Thee Stallion, I'm talking about, I'm running through your nigga house like a tomb right. They going fed on the court. Like, they going crazy. But it's like, I'm able to bring my culture to them, and then the fans love it.
Right.
And it all work full circle. Everybody love music, man. So
wow. So more than an entertainer, right? Besides being a DJ,
right,
what would you say are some more of your biggest accomplishments in life?
Number one, having a kid. He is 9. He just turned 9 yesterday.
Congratulations. Stopping the Kuzma for that one.
Thank you know, like Mr. Aiden just turned 9 yesterday. Having him changed my life because I was like, yo, like I didn't take school serious until I had him. And then like I started taking things serious, and I always look at like, yo, like if I didn't have him, where would I be? I probably, you know, like working, you know, another job or something else, you know, like I probably would have failed out here, honestly. Also, donating 20 grand to the school. So me and 6 of my friends, you know, graduated, you know, we did everything else. And we donated 20 grand to the school to start a scholarship for students.
How much you said? You said how much?
20 grand.
Dropping the Kuzma, please. Okay, thank you.
So like me, Adriana, Lance, Fred, DP, and my boy Oscar, we donated 20 grand to the school. We started the JAAL Legacy Scholarship Fund, which is coming to more schools, by the way. We plan on donating to all HBCUs. Like we plan on doing it. So it started for student athletes, man. Like just, you know, like extra money, extra scholarships, extra, you know, things like that to get players in, things like that. And it was just dope, man. Like having that, building that bond with them, like having that link to go up there, man, so people can donate. You know, like definitely my little sister, she crazy, but you know, like definitely Maya had an impact, of course. You know, like Maya crazy, but you know, like definitely she had an impact. But you know, like just outside of DJing, man, like you're like my family too, man. Like my pops, mom, you know, Aiden, you know, everybody, you know, like they all hold me down, man. So they damn believe in me, and they'll never shoot my dreams. So we here.
Hey man, that's what's up, man. So we about to get ready to wrap things up. Is there any last gems you want to drop that you want to like tell the people? Any upcoming things that you got in the works?
Upcoming things right now, man. Like honestly, like stay safe. We in the quarantine right now. Also, man, you're like you got police out here killing us, man. Like you know, so I'm like, yo, like be careful. Like yo, like I'm not even gonna even play the role of everything, but just be careful. Like you know what I mean when I say that. Like,
absolutely.
Just damn be careful out here. Stay safe, quarantine. I think they're gonna open up the state pretty soon. So go out at your own risk. I'm sure the club will be packed out the first time because people want to get out. People been in the crib for 3 months. Like
I ain't going.
And also, man, like to upcoming like hosting DJs, man, like just keep working, bro. Like this shit ain't perfect, but practice almost every day. Work on new shit. Work on this. And if the place that you at right now, you know, like that place might not be for you, but it's so much music out here, so many other game out here and gyms, you can go make a bigger bag somewhere else. Like just know that. You know what I'm saying? like yo, you know what I'm saying? Like yo, like if Winston didn't accept me, perfectly fine. But I believe in my talent where I can go somewhere else and I can go be somebody else DJ. Like all other schools need DJs. It ain't just 3 schools. Schools need DJs, hosts need DJs, radios need DJs, shit. Damn artists need DJs. Like, go out there and go get the bag. Like, go out here. Go find out what's out here. Don't just stay in one lane. Like, hold on, wait, Siri over here talking crazy. But nah, but like you gotta just make sure that like you can just go ahead, man, just go get the money. Like there was a time where me and Luke was talking, and he was talking to an artist, and the artist like, man, you're like home don't love me. I mean, he like, yo, like it's 49 other states. Like, yo, like yo, like if home don't love you, cool. But it's other places out here that might love you.
Right.
Like, you got to go out and go find out, do they love you or not? Like, I know DJs that can't break water here. They move somewhere else. They the hottest DJ in the city out there.
Dropping a clues bomb, because that's a fact. Dropping a clues bomb.
And I be like, wait, like, how did this even work?
Yeah.
But they go out and they rock it. And it's like, damn. But it's like, it's other places that need quality shit. North Carolina just has a surplus of quality shit. But South Carolina ain't always got it. Virginia ain't always got it. Tennessee ain't always got it. Gas your car up and go. And go get that bag somewhere else, bro.
Oh, man. Shoot, this might have been the best episode, best one we did so far, man, in a long time, man. DJ Trellz, man, listen, man, I appreciate the gems, man. Listen, man, I've been a huge fan of your work. You know what I'm saying? I got to my HBC, you know what I'm saying? Keep being a inspiration, man. Keep doing what you're doing, because people like me and people and other DJs are paying attention. You know what I'm saying, man? This is the More Than an Entertainment series. We appreciate DJ Trellz for stopping in with us, man.
I appreciate y'all.
Make sure y'all tune in, man. We got content coming each and every single week and every single month. Tomorrow, Show Out with the Wave podcast, we're going to be talking about relationships and situationships. So please make sure y'all tune in, man. Make sure y'all follow DJ Trellz at DJ Trellz336. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow me, because I need followers too, of course. You know what I'm saying? This is the Juice Network. DJ Trellz, we appreciate you, King.
I appreciate y'all.
No doubt.